See? I hear something.
And the destroyer will pass through this door, and he will bear the sign of the beast.
I know that voice. That's...
And a dull knocking will precede his arrival, and he will say... Ow!
Oh,
That's gonna leave a bump.
Hey, don't mock me. You... Wait a second. I know you. You're...
Very busy.
No, you're the guy with the pipe. The soothsayer from Portofisco.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar.
Which basically disqualifies me from being a soothsayer, doesn't it?
That's just hair splitting. I still think you're the fortune teller.
I'm often confused with someone else. For example, with Ansgar Meatcap, the famous hat model.
Are you pulling my leg?
Why? We go to the same barber.
Come on, I recognize you. What are you hiding?
Nothing. Unlike Ansgar, that vain fop.
Are you planning on going on a journey?
Just a little fishing trip.
But it looks like you've completely pulled up stakes.
I'm hunting big fish.
And that's why you're taking all your living room furniture?
My house sitter has the mumps.
What was that mumbling just now? Are you talking to yourself?
I don't know what you're getting at.
It sounded like some sort of dubious apocalyptic sermon, like you might expect from some sinister sect leader.
Yes, that. I was just rehearsing a song for my niece's birthday party.
And the destroyer will come through this door?
Bepo, the destroyer, king of comedians, do-do-do-da.
And he will bear the sign of the beast?
He bears a sign of the beast. He does an elephant impression. Dee-do-do-be-do, bo-bo-be-hey, be-bo-bo-hey. Congratulations, Emil Louis.
Emma Louis?
Yes, a popular girl's name on the Chaponneau coast.
What's with the strange outfit? Are you in some weird sect?
This is just a bathrobe from the hotel.
Oh yeah? Did the hotel also embroider "The end is nigh" on there?
They mean the end of the early bird booking period. The end of the early bird booking period is nigh. Book your vacation at Hotel Menitekel now.
You don't happen to know those guys from the laundry room?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they're carrying candles, singing in minor keys, and they're wearing the same outfit as you.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Probably just a harmless glee club.
They painted a pentagram on the floor.
Circle of fifths. No doubt about it.
Stop pretending. I see through you.
Oh dear. That was to be expected. Of course, you were right. I am a fortune teller. But I don't like to use my abilities.
Oh yeah, there's nothing but junk on for the future, right?
More precisely, there's nothing on. The world is coming to an end.
Huh?
Yes, that was also my first reaction. The second was to pack all my things up and run away.
But that's nonsense.
I know. One cannot escape one's fate.
Exactly. You have to
come to terms with it.
What? No!
That is why I gathered like-minded people around me, to prepare for the unavoidable together.
You founded an apocalyptic sect?
Hey, can you think of a better time?
The world won't end today.
Correct. It will happen tomorrow, shortly before the late news.
Ha! Not if I can prevent it.
Also true. Unfortunately, you can't.
We'll see about that.
Wrong. Our eyes will have long since burned away when it happens.
Oh, you know better about everything, huh?
Yes, an occupational hazard.
I'm gonna put a stop to your bunch of superstitious yahoos.
But we aren't doing anything wrong.
Oh, of course not. You just want to call down the end of the world.
Oh, we do not. The end can no longer be stopped. All that is left to us is to prepare for it spiritually.
Spiritually? I see. So you're getting hammered. A sort of rap party for the planet.
Quite the contrary. It is a matter of symbolically washing ourselves clean of our sins. before the end comes.
So just soft drinks? I'd rather go to the real Satanists. At least they know how to party. Your pals are clogging up the laundry.
Patience, my friend. The ritual won't take long.
Yeah? What are they waiting for then? I need to use the washing machine.
Well, they are waiting for their guru, of course, for me.
Then what are you doing here?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
What makes you think the world will come to an end?
The signs were clear. Last night, the horizon was in flames.
Oh, you don't mean my barbecue, do you?
Then it rained fire from the heavens.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have used the cheap briquettes.
And frogs?
I told Doc they weren't done yet.
Finally, the water of the ocean turned to blood.
Okay, I get it. My little barbecue party got a bit out of control. So what? But that doesn't make me a horseman of the apocalypse. Yeah, I know it said so on the flyer, but that was just for PR. Can I have your robe?
No, but if you participate in our ritual, you will get your own.
Are you nuts? There's absolutely no way I'm going to take part in your eerie apocalyptic sock hop.
It is a self-purification ritual to cleanse you of your sins. It is a matter of symbolically washing ourselves clean of our sins before the end comes.
What sins? I'm busy saving the world. Strictly speaking, I'm sort of a saint, and I already washed this one.
I have seen it otherwise.
Oh, come on. Give me your robe.
No, these robes are intended only for people who are willing to wash themselves clean.
Oh, spare me. I'm out of here.
I have seen it otherwise.
What are you doing here anyway?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to...
I see. Well, this could take a while. Tja, you're beyond help.
As are we all.
This room has changed a lot since we revised the walkthrough. Maybe you've already tried to grab that towel next to the shower. Yeah, you were supposed to do that once, but you can't anymore. Pretty annoying that it is still in there, since, by now you're looking for a towel in this chapter. If we just noticed that, we could have removed the towel quite easily, since it's already drawn as a collectible item. That means there's a completely proper background underneath we could have used. We simply forgot and left the towel where it is. That's stupid. But of course it's only stuck. What's missing is a corresponding speech file where Rufus points you to that fact. Anyway, I don't want you to dwell on our logic mistakes for too long, but instead direct your attention to this lamp. And in all honesty, only somewhere in the third part, I had my girlfriend saying to me, does Micha really have to draw genitals in each and every screen? Yeah, and that's when I noticed. There is, in fact, a penis in every single screen. Micha, what the heck? This lamp hangs from the ceiling like a gigantic phallus. I mean, it takes some imagination. No idea what Micha had in his breakfast drawing balls like that, but that's a penis dangling from the ceiling. Oh, good God. I hope our FCC rating doesn't go through the roof now, or otherwise we have to do the whole commentary again. Am I allowed to say penis in America? In an American video game? Can I say penis? Or do I have to use German words like there's a penis in the screen? I think that is okay, isn't it? To say there's a Schwanz in the screen, or there's a huge Wiener Würstchen in the screen. I think I'm allowed to say that. Am I? Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I go with Wiener Würstchen.
Hey! Leave Mr. Toffee alone.
Ooh, I see an invitation for a fabulous prank. I'm already laughing myself silly. Like taking candy from a baby, just with fewer cavities. Dentosaurus. Put a dino on your toothbrush. Hey, that's the same brand I used as a kid to fake having a fever. Says here, Dentosaurus toothpaste is a chemical waste product and not suitable for internal use. Possible side effects: fever, sweaty feet, permanent loss of the awareness of danger. Under no circumstances may Dentosaurus toothpaste be mixed with rug cleaner because dangerous chloroform gas may develop. Wow, I should read hazard warnings more often. I actually thought toothpaste was useless.
There's nobody here.
That's nice. Then I can come in.
What? No, stop!
Too late. Hello? You there? Under the sheet?
There's nobody under the sheet.
Don't be silly. I can see you.
You're seeing a ghost.
Can't be. I don't believe in ghosts, especially not the creepy sort that hang around in dark hotel rooms and are eternally trapped between worlds until their poor souls finally find release.
I'm not a ghost, and it would be a release if you would disappear.
Not so hasty. If you aren't a ghost, what are you doing here all by yourself, in the dark, right next to that peephole into the next room?
Boo! I am a ghost! Go away, or you will feel my supernatural ghostly strength! Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I'm Rufus.
And does that give you permission to just barge into other people's rooms?
That hasn't been legally settled, mostly because the court building burned down. That's their own fault for putting so much powder in their wigs.
I don't care who you are. I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I'm the hotel exorcist. Please immediately cease and desist all haunting activities and slowly and decently depart the sphere of the living. That is mine.
Alas, I can't do that.
I see. Yeah, I hear that a lot. You're one of those restless souls damned to roam the world until they find redemption.
Aren't we all, in one way or another?
No, not me. I'm leaving this dreary planet tomorrow.
Congratulations. Why don't you practice by leaving this room? After all, you have no business being here. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I'm just curious. A dark room, a guy under a sheet, a small hole in the wall to the next room.
I said I am a ghost. Boo!
Can I at least watch you haunting?
No, beat it. I don't want to be disturbed by anyone. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I'm not superstitious. Go tell your ghost stories to somebody else.
I would love to, if you would be so kind as to get out of my room. After all, you have no business being here. Unless, of course, you're from room service.
I am room service.
Very well. Then please clear away the dishes by the door.
Huh? But there aren't any dishes. Oh, just a sec. There's something here after all. Ow! Shards! Ow! Another shard! And, this isn't a shard, it's a knife. Ouch.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I like dark rooms. Yeah, don't worry, no minigame ahead. I just like dark rooms. I like them since Manic Mansion. You enter a room and see absolutely nothing. This room was supposed to be even darker, but that may have spoiled the nice situation, since if you want a proper rundown hotel where nothing is in good condition, you also need this place to be haunted, of course. And thus I convinced my favorite haunting expert, Lars, to play the part of the ghost in the German version. Sorry that I keep telling anecdotes about the German voiceovers, but our German audience already knows Lars as the barkeeper, for example, in Edna and Harvey the Breakout. He's a brilliant actor with a wonderful, versatile voice. As mentioned, he's a barkeeper in the Edna series, but also Professor Knock behind the couch there. And here he is the ghost. By the way, I know Lars since my earliest childhood days. That's not technically true. It's more since my early youth, I guess. Just like the voice actor of Harvey, he went to the same school as I did. Both of them were. They were classmates even. Yep, both were classmates of my younger brother. For my diploma project, The Breakout, I needed to resort to friends to assemble proper voice actors who would lend their talent to a no-budget university project. I was fortunate enough to actually have several actors in training in my circle of acquaintances, and two of them were classmates of my brother. Those were Lars and Alex. Together with Lars and Daniela, who also has been mentioned in the credits for helping with various odds and ends for this game, the three of us started to dabble in short films. Lars was the lead role in our first short movie that wasn't that short after all. It had a runtime of about 40 minutes and was called Suddenly Pirate Again. Plötzlich wieder Pirat, it's in Germany. What a nice flick. And it was during this production of that very film when I met Finn, who made great soundtracks for us ever since. So this room is kind of a family reunion for me. There's Finn in the soundtrack, there's Lars under the yellow sheet, and somewhere in there is Daniela as well, who was kind enough to lend me dramaturgical advice for Goodbye Deponia. She's an official script doctor right now, and they're all in this room in one way or another. It's like back then, but without the mock-up pirate heads, of course. Yeah, that's the way we did things during the short film period. Speaking of which, after our film, Lars was employed as a pirate in a theme park. Yeah, no, really. That's what I call a job. He really became a pirate, and only because he had our recommendation. That's something, isn't it?
Hey, stay by the door where I can see you.
But I thought I was supposed to go away.
Yes, right. Go away.
Hey, can't you make up your mind?
Hey, stay.
But I thought I was supposed to go away.
Yes, right. Go away.
Hey, can't you make up your mind? Before I go...
Oh my, this is where the sheet hits the fan.
Hey, why does a ghost need room service? To change the sheets.
Keep your hands off my sheet.
Sure thing. I can imagine how uncomfortable it is when the edge gets tucked so far under the mattress. A friend of mine once got caught in a laminating machine. He cried all night long. Fortunately, I remembered how to shut the machine off the next morning.
But as I said, this is not about the sheet. Just clear away the dishes.
And why do you need dishes?
For a midnight snack?
Oh yeah, logical. I don't think you're a ghost.
And how, may I ask, did you come to that conclusion?
Very simple. Ghosts only appear to those who blame themselves for something. They're sort of like a guilty conscience made material.
Guilty conscience? Me? You have some ideas.
You better believe me. I blame myself for absolutely nothing.
Oh, come on. Everybody has some guilty secret.
Yeah, I don't have any guilty secrets. Not a single one. Why else would Gold take me with her to Elysium? In the short time we've known each other, I've already thrown her from a moving Organon cruiser twice, poured espresso made from battery acid down her throat, split her mind into 3, and this morning, I accidentally grouted the baby turtle she tried to nurse back to health with quick-drying cement. But she forgave me for everything. My conscience is clear.
Have you ever thought that maybe it isn't a matter of whether this goal forgives you, but whether you forgive yourself?
Whoa, that would be totally egotistical.
I don't think so.
Okay, fine. I forgive myself. There. And now?
What? And now?
Well, you're still here. If you were really a manifestation of my guilty conscience, wouldn't you have dissolved now or something?
Maybe I have to forgive myself.
Of course, just like in My Friend the Phantom Astronaut.
Come on, hop to it. Just forgive yourself.
It's not that easy. I am really very ashamed of myself.
Well, how are you going to find redemption then?
Well, I thought I'd just stand here in the dark and fight against it.
Oh man, what a crybaby. All right. What's your guilty secret then?
Isn't it obvious?
You're a bedwetter
Rubbish. Look at where I am.
in a dark hotel room,
Next to...
a hole in the wall.
And what does that tell you?
Oh, I got it. You like to drill holes.
No.
Huh? But wait a second. You don't mean...
Yep, I like to listen to people while they sing in the shower.
Ah, guilty schmilty. Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
Can I turn on the light?
There is no light here, only darkness and shame.
Charm?
Shame!
Oh yeah, charm. I'm very charming.
No shame! Good grief, you must know shame.
Oh, yeah, shame, of course. Those little, shame-shaped things. Shame, yeah, sure. Hey, nice sheet.
Keep your hands off my sheet.
Do you need it much longer?
As long as you're here, yes.
Well, I was just leaving.
I should be so lucky.
Excuse me?
Be gone. Be gone! Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, that's better. Locked. Doc? No answer. But there's somebody in there. I hear voices. Huh. Locked. Goal? No answer. That doesn't fit here. It fits. Ah, there you are. And wow, what is all this stuff? Did you just set it up?
No. Neurofusion chambers are standard in this hotel. Of course we did.
Huh, pretty speedy. And what does one do with a neuro thingy? Can you watch scrambled channels?
That too. But most importantly, it will repair Gold's brain implant.
Brain?
You know, remerging the aspects of her character.
Yes.
Her entire consciousness was stored on a cartridge
Right. Together with the ascension codes.
that you need to gain access to the high boat. Exactly. After this procedure, Gold will be her old self again.
And then you can make use of the shower.
Shower? Why?
For the Ascension customs? Or did you think they'd let you into Elysium like that?
What? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, considering everything we know about that Cletus, he is an extremely clean person. So, if you want to pretend to be him, shower.
Hey, let me deal with that. You take care of Gold. Or do I have to help you with that as well?
Not necessary. It's almost ready.
Cool. Almost? Oh, what do you mean, almost?
Oh, nothing bad. I just have to calibrate the data interface.
And once again, I have to do all the heavy lifting, right?
Not at all.
No problem. I can fillet a data thingy with one hand tied behind my back. You just have to press here, and...
Rufus, no! That throttles the fuel rods.
they can handle it.
Rufus, this calibration is really much too easy for you. Why don't you take care of the much more difficult professional mission?
Professional mission?
Of course, Doc still needs this thing that can't be found in this hotel room.
Oh, exactly. That, plasma...
Exchange.
Whoop-de-doo.
Mammoth fur.
Relay.
A plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
Hard to come by.
Huh, for beginners like you maybe, but for a pro like me, it'll only take a jiffy.
And so we finally hit the hotel room where Doc already prepared his tools of the trade. And Bozo showered, obviously. This is the first time you ever see his hair in all its glory. And Gold, of course, has another important part to play as she's prepped for surgery. Well, yeah, she is unconscious yet again. The good thing is, this way she can't complain about her part not being big enough. Yeah, of course, there is nothing to complain about. It's a nice scene. It's a very important part on her part. And Rufus wouldn't be Rufus if he wouldn't find a way to bring her back in action, of course. He had some practice in assisting Doc in complex surgery, after all. No reason to worry. None at all. Yeah, maybe he finds another steel brush. Whatever gets the job done, right?